We are already 20 days into December, and I'm just now deciding to make a video about Hypixel's winter update. Personally, I really like ice fishing, and so I'll be comparing how good frozen bait is to whale bait. Now, I think it's pretty safe to assume that whale bait is going to be better, but I do want to see how much better it is, if at all. Here are my fishing stats. I have 89.9 sea creature chance, 294 fishing speed, and 97 fishing wisdom because Marina is currently elected as mayor. I'm also using an auger rod, which further increases the chance of getting winter sea creatures, and I'm using a reindeer pet, which grants a 20% chance of getting double ice essence. Honestly, I'm not too sure if this affects ice essence from winter sea creatures, but if it does, I'm going to mention it here because I did track how much ice essence I got. It's also worth mentioning that I do have around 245 Magic Find with my Magic Find setup, and a lot of that comes from Bestiary, which I have most of them maxed out, at least for the Winter Sea creatures. The only one I don't have maxed out is Raindrake, but that doesn't really matter because Raindrake doesn't have any Magic Find drops. And something else that I should mention, I do have Drake Piper, which increases the chance to spawn a Raindrake by 10%. Spoiler alert, this has no play at all for me, because I did not catch any Raindrakes. For this testing, I fished for about an hour using each bait, and let's see just how much stuff I got from it. When using frozen bait, I caught 9 Yetis, 0 Raindrakes, 12 Nutcrackers, 4 Water Hydras, and 2 Sea Imps. I got 13,000 lily pads, 240 white gifts, 16 green gifts, 52 red gifts, 54 hunks of blue ice, 581 ice essence, and 492,000 fishing XP. When using whale bait, I caught 13 Yetis, still 0 Raindrakes, 30 Nutcrackers, 8 Water Hydras, and 1 Sea Imp. I got 19,000 lily pads, 271 white gifts, 25 green gifts, 90 red gifts, 66 hunks of blue ice, 575 ice essence, and 574,000 fishing XP. Now, besides a slight difference in ice essence, whale bait is just better for pretty much everything. The only reason you might not want to use whale essence is because the cost. If we check Bazaar right now, whale bait is currently going for 4,200, while frozen bait is going for 2,300, so whale bait is almost twice as expensive. Now, this could also be because Marina is currently mayor, which means more people are investing in fishing, and whale bait is just the best bait for pretty much everything, and so more people are going to be buying it, especially for the fishing festivals. However, while it is more expensive, using whale bait gives you more chances to drop better items, so of course it's going to be the best. Maybe not for your specific stage if you're not at a point where you can afford a lot of it, but if you can afford a high-end fishing setup, definitely try to use whale bait. Also, I bought the ice skate runes in between audio recordings for my Nutcracker boots. That aside, I do want to show the drops that I got that I didn't already mention in the spreadsheet. So if we check my backpack, these are the drops that I got when using frozen bait. As you can see, I have epic and rare fishing XP boost, a legendary baby yeti, and also a name tag, which I think I'm not supposed to have, but I have it anyways. Now if we take a look at the stuff that I got when using whale bait, they're significantly less. I did not get any baby yeti pets, did not get any fishing XP boosts, just some yeti rods, bobbin scriptures, fish affinity talismans, and a water hydra head. Nothing too out of the ordinary, and so despite catching more sea creatures with the whale bait, I probably made more money with the frozen bait just because I dropped a lot of good drops that I can sell for a good amount of money. But remember, these drops are all luck, so you could catch less of them but still make more money just because you're luckier. However, whale bait is definitely the most consistent at fishing up sea creatures, but frozen bait isn't too bad either. At the end of the day, just use whichever one is within your budget.